Do they really struggle? Do they really think of people like the normal people?
Hello and welcome to another Bunny and Teddy video diary. In this one, the bunny's going to show you what they've been up to this week in the kitchen. But first, let me just say that the Q&A is coming very soon. And one of the questions must be answered tonight because of the paramount importance it beholds. But first, let's go around the kitchen with Bunny.
Hello everyone. I'm back again, and yes, as Teddy was saying, I have been quite busy on a little job in the kitchen doing something I think is overdue. You remember, I think for Christmas I got given some containers, and I did say that I would fill you in when I do use them, how I'm using them, etc. I would say it's nearly finished, but I still wanted, because I've promised you guys that I wanted to show you, so I'm going to let you enter my little kitchen cupboards and see how I've organized. This is my little treasure area. So this is the baking section, more or less, mainly, yeah. So I've reorganized the cupboards, and as you can see, there's still little bits of spaces left. As you can see, you remember these for Christmas, so I wish now I bought more because I wanted everything to be uniform, but unfortunately there is not enough of them. I had to sort of switch little bits here and there to make a few bits same color, coordinated. Right, so as you can see, so these are brilliant really. So this is how I label my stuff. So this is cornmeal, medium polenta, and well, basically what is in this pot and the date of expiry. Self-raising December 2022, polenta course November 22, semolina.
Well, you're not to start cooking then.
I haven't put the date, but I know I've checked the date is okay. Rice flour, didn't put the date, but I know this is okay. I think it's December this year. Self-raising flour December 22. Ground almond as soon as, I know that's September. So as you can see, it's all labeled, but one or two bits needs the date on them. And then I've got these to label. This needs to be used ASAP. This is end of September. These are little vermicelli to do pudding. Vermicelli to do little puddings, Indian puddings with milk. And then this is sagu. I've got to label that. Got more sagu. That's, as you can see at the back, there is still more space to put another lot of these guys. So I might probably Teddy,
No.
Christmas present.
No more. Well, you want to fill them with something.
It will be filled, don't worry about that, right? So these are my little tubs, they are superb, easy to clean and very helpful. Up there I reorganized the boxes, so as you can see I have put cutters, scrapers and muslin cloth in here. Here it's all the molds, jelly and sponges, and here it's all my piping equipment, and here it's the Christmas box with all the cutters. And then here, find out my little box, and that's come handy again. This is all the little cupcakes and all the piping equipment again. I think it's brilliant. It just slides nicely on top of them, so we don't have to rummage through a box to find stuff. Rummage. Rummage. Here is the flour situation, plain flour, September 22, so that's gotta be used. Huh? Yeah, I've used quite a bit in there to date. I did the Jamie Oliver flatbread for lunch. What did Daddy think of that? It was really, I loved it. You know his new series, One Pound Wonder, he's done a flatbread with cheesy and tomato, and I did exactly the same, but I wasn't as successful as him to turn the flatbread, so it came a bit as a half thing, but it was still very, very delicious. Idli rava rice, December 23, plain wholemeal flour, October 22, and dark brown sugar. There was no date, so I don't think sugar goes off. So, and this is my caster sugar in there, and at the back a bit of cocoa powder, icing sugar, everything is there, and all the flours are there as well. So all in order, I'm very, very pleased. 1 or 2 bits to finish in here, but overall I'm really happy from the state it was before. It's all organized. People come at home, they want to do some baking, they just need to open the cupboard and serve themselves. So ideally after that I'm going to label every single cupboard, so that I say if somebody comes here and they need to use things here, they can find easily stuff. So that will be the baking section, and underneath this is also the baking section, but these are all my pans and molds. They've been put nicely together, everything fits, and I've got more space here. So I'm really pleased with that, really, really pleased. Here it's breakfast and coffee bar. Again, this box needs labeling. There is all the nuts and little seeds that I use for Ted's granola, and so I've got to label them. These are the rest of our coffees. I'm a bit sad because there's not a lot of coffees at the minute. We're running low on coffees, and this is again need to be labeled, but you can see what is in there. Porridge, wheat biscuits, crunchy things for Ted's, homemade granola, and cornflakes and bran flakes. All right, and then these are our cups.
Because you should have seen that my breakfast video. If you haven't seen how I make my own breakfast, check out that video.
So these,
as well as the unboxing video of Bunny's containers that she's just shown you.
So it's all tidy and all. As you can see, there's more spaces up there. That doesn't mean we need to fill them up. It's just nice and tidy. All right, and then we've done a bit of a cleaning up there, right? And here, this is all the plates and little bowls that we've got. I've also tidied that up and put everything in sort of even numbers. And this was another big job. Up to here, move in here. This is our cupboard of a bit all sorts, basically. This cupboard was a mess. Don't know whether you can see.
On this too much because we've got.
This was organized as per loads of, you know, in terms of sizes of boxes and all that. As you can see, these are here now. But these are going soon in the fridge to be organized, to put all our stuff in there.
They were part of the unboxing as well.
Yeah, so all that is all neat and tidy now. Good. So I'm really, really happy about that. So here is our glasses section. I have paired. So if we had 7, the odd numbers, I've put it to 6 or 4 or 8 of everything. So all have been washed and cleaned again. So we're ready to go. And here is all our tins. This needs looking, everything is in date when but Teddy normally does a list of things what we've got, and then when we finish put it on the freezer or here in the cupboard. One of us, if we have used little tin, we cross it and then put what is left. There is 6 tins of baked beans and we put one, or whoever used it. So that's all been checked. And here is our pulses, pasta and rice cupboard. As you can see, remember those guys? These are, I've put the pasta, so rigatoni, December 22, risoni, January 24, all that's been labeled, April. This is small butter beans as soon as. This is red kidney beans, July 24th. and all that is all. I'm really pleased as well with that. And here I don't use them very often in terms of having people for coffee, a large group of people. When I do, it's a couple of persons, so it's the mugs, you know, it's easy. So if I do organize a little tea party, then I use my set. So I've washed everything, put everything in here. It's, you know, it doesn't get dusty and all that. And up there, as you can see, I have put on my tins that I don't use very often, the big tins for weddings or big catering.
Weddings?
Well, you know, cake for weddings, for example.
She doesn't do many of them.
No. In here, yes, in here now. This is too big.
Replaced.
And basically, you've got to find a plate to grate it. It's really too big. It's brilliant, but it's too big. It's annoying when you've got to get it out. So I wanted to get somewhere a little box where you could grate and the cheese goes into the little container. So I found something genius in Asda today, so I'll show you. But I also got a smaller version of this, which will go nicely there. It won't take as much space. And here I've got all the it's a drink squash cabinets and all our picnic flask are out there. And then here it's little bits and bobs, you know, lemon squeezer and all that. So yes, let me show you guys what I got today. This is the little gem that I found basically. It's a box, a grater box, £2. Basically, you've grated your cheese, you put your little lid on it, and then that goes on top. But then if you need to grate some cheese, you just remove this, put that on and grate your cheese. I think it's magical and it keeps in the fridge nicely, and you can grate some and leave it there. When you do a dish, you've got some grated cheese in there, so that goes back into the fridge. If you do get a chance to get one of those, well, I find it useful for us. I hope you do so for yourselves.
Just breaking in there, we went to Asda shopping this week because on the back of a video that the bunny saw about going Asda generally. The prices were very good. We're not promoting Asda or anything like that, but give them a go, have a look online, compare prices, because it's going to be important in the weeks to come.
And then here as well, this is all my spices. This has been reorganized and I'm really pleased about that. Then here is all my condiments, sauces and all that. I've had to unlock this shelf. It was, I think, up there, down there, so that these
You made
things,
the shelf taller by
yeah,
taking one away.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so all that, everything is up to date as well. And this is still in progress. I've done the first bit. So these are the boxes with all the different spices. So we've still got loads. It's unfinished, but I just wanted to...
It looks alright though. It's not bad.
No, but
it's not
needs
quite
properly
there yet. It's labelling mostly.
So that's more or less, yes, I'm really pleased. Nearly done in the kitchen. I would say we need to clean properly the windows and probably reorganize this little area there. Apart from that, clean the oven and this. But after that, I'm really happy.
We go around again.
No, then it's a matter of keeping it like that.
Yes.
Okay. And also then I'm doing room by room at the minute and putting my little girly wife.
What about boy?
Wife little touches in the home. I also want to tell you that this kind of stuff, it takes a long time, hours. It's not just you've got to wash everything, let them dry, put them back. This is my third week. I need probably 1 more day, 1.5 days to finish everything, hopefully, and then we're done. If you do basically put that on a little project at home, please be kind to yourself, be patient, because it can be sometimes very overwhelming. Here we go, this is the kitchen visit, or And the update with the containers, overdue. Really sorry about that, but it's done now. Thank you for being with us, but I think Teddy wants us to answer one of your questions in the Q&A. So shall we go and have a look at that, Teds?
She's had some help in the kitchen from our little helper Lisa, we'd like to mention. So without her help and support, it wouldn't have been done this way. So if you do watch this, thank you very much, Lisa. So on to this question then. It's vastly important that we answer this particular question because it's all about the new Prime Minister. And it was asked by Graham, and he simply put it, Truss or Sunak. Any thoughts?
I would say I can't really say either or. I don't know them. Well, I don't know them personally. Who does? Probably those living in London, some people living in London or having a direct link or working with these people. But for me, I can't choose because I don't feel these people know really how most of the population, the people are struggling at the moment. It's okay to say about this and that, but when, for example, Rishi Sunak, he is saying about tackling the people who are earning, that really sort of got my attention. People on £45,000 a year. Hello, we live in the Midlands. Well, there are some people who earns 45 or plus, there are millionaire people, but it's a handful, guys. I think so, okay? But we surely, Teddy and I, we don't fit into that £45,000 a year, right? So I don't know where he gets this figure. There are lots of streets in London, lots of poverty, and I really don't know. It's as if he makes it as if generally in England, most of us earn £45,000. I would like to, well, it's up to debate, I think. I think he is probably speaking for a group of Londoners, really, okay? And when you think this is a man who might be our Prime Minister, but bearing in mind his wife is multi-millionaire, or I would say in terms of rupees, Indian rupees, billionaire. Do they really struggle? Do they really think of people like the normal people who are working hard and earning £10, £12 an hour? I can't really say, oh yes, I've got a favourite. In a nutshell, that's for me Rishi Sunak. So coming from a background of he's rich, he will never be poor, he will, he can afford food, he can, whether the bill of electricity goes up by 100, 200%, he will still be able to afford that. He will not go to the bank, food bank or wherever else. Okay, I don't wish that for him either. But what I'm saying, we've got to be a bit realistic there. The people he is targeting. Liz Truss, I really don't know either. I don't know her, so I'm not going to comment. But I just hope that whoever wins, let's trust them to try and make a difference and look really at all these spiking prices at all levels at the minute that are going absolutely. Teddy and I, we've been married for 18 years. I've been in the country for 18 years, and I've never ever seen something like that. It's the first time. There has been months or moments where things were difficult and all that, but this year, I mean, with my health and all that, as you know, there has been some tough decisions, but particularly this time, I've never seen prices going up like madness. Unfortunately, that's my opinion. I won't choose any of them. I'm not going to, because I don't know them. I don't know about Ted's, but this is my personal opinion. But each of you've got your opinion, but I'm not going to say, oh yes, Richie or Liz or, no. I'm not. So whoever, I just hope they bring the country into a better place with jobs, with getting the prices down, and for the well-being of most people, not just for the rich. That's all I've got to say. Thank you. So I don't know what
that was pretty concise, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, me personally, when I looked at the whole candidate list, Truss stuck out for me initially, as well as Patel, Pretty that is. I'm thinking of a strong female character. Those two fit the bill, and when Pretty went, I'm thinking it's got to be Liz then. But then since she has been in competition with Sunak, she has been a little bit, well, not so much weak, but she's been very saying the same thing all the time, really.
Yeah.
Whether that's down to the press not being able to forecast anything, or broadcast, should I say, anything else other than what she normally comes out with.
She's more on the economy. She wants to get
it's all about the economy.
But Rishi is more to get the prices down, I think.
No, I think they both want to do that, but they've got different ways of doing it. That's the problem. But it's always the same messages that keep getting broadcast by the news people, so you don't really know anything more about them. But for me, I think Truss would be the better prospect because of the character that she may portray, not just on prices and the economy and all that sort of thing, but also about, you know, the pending World War III that we may be facing next year. So we'll see how it goes, really. But for me, Truss would be a better prospect because I don't think Sunak's got any
oomph.
Yeah, he ain't got any belly, has he? He's got no, I can't see him taking on Putin. Somehow, you know what I mean? The rest of the Q&A hopefully may well get filmed tomorrow, but with that question out the way, we could film it next week. But anyway, it's coming really soon, and stay tuned for that. If you are new, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell, and even if you are subscribed, hit that bell to get notified about the Q&A and any other video that we come out with, because even we didn't do one with one channel we watch, so it's important to hit that bell, get notified, and hit the like, comment about the videos that we make.
And tomorrow are we going to film the breakfast, did you say?
Oh, we might do that.
Yeah, our breakfast.
Yeah.
I am really pleased of being able to talk to you and to show you around, and it's just been really nice, and I thank you for being there for both of us and encouraging us, and you know, who knows.
Yeah, and all of the above. So
you take care.
We'll see you again soon.
Loads.
Okay?
Yeah.
Watch us again in the next video.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, adventurers.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bye.